In 2013, Hawthorn were already a team on the rise. The Hawks had a history of success, but they hadn't quite dominated the modern AFL era. Yet. Enter Alistair Clarkson, one of the game's most innovative coaches, and a roster full of talent hungry to win. What followed over the next 3 years would cement Hawthorn as one of the greatest AFL teams of the 2010s, claiming 3 premierships in a row. The Brownlow medal might shine a light on individual brilliance, but Hawthorn's dominance was about teamwork, strategy, and executing Clarkson's vision. To understand the dynasty, we need to start in 2012. Hawthorn finished the 2012 season strong but fell short in the finals. That loss lit a fire under the squad. By 2013, they were ready to make a statement. The Hawks finished the home and away season in second place with 17 wins and 5 losses. They weren't invincible. They had balance, experience, and emerging superstars. The forward line was deadly, led by Lance Franklin, whose power and precision made him a constant threat. Franklin had already proven himself as one of the league's most lethal forwards, and 2013 was the season he cemented his reputation. Alongside Franklin, Jared Roughhead provided consistency, speed, and a knack for hitting the scoreboard at crucial moments. Midfield maestro Sam Mitchell orchestrated play with surgical precision, while David Hale and Luke Hodge offered leadership and defensive genius. This wasn't a team that relied on one superstar. It was a collective whose roles were clear, and every player understood their part in Clarkson's system. The 2013 finals campaign began with intensity. Hawthorn faced Geelong in the qualifying final. Geelong, the Cats, were no pushovers. They had a rich history of success in the 2000s, but Hawthorn's tactical setup was clinical. Clarkson's game plan focused on neutralizing Geelong's ball movement while using quick transitions to exploit space. Hawthorn won convincingly, signaling they were serious contenders. Then came the preliminary final against the Sydney Swans. Sydney were known for their defensive structures, and on paper, this could have been a roadblock. But Hawthorn's combination of skill, endurance, and mental toughness saw them prevail. Franklin kicked 3 crucial goals. Mitchell dominated through the midfield, and Hodge led from the back with inspiring poise. The Hawks were headed to the grand final, ready to face Fremantle. The 2013 AFL Grand Final was a clash of styles. Fremantle had one of the league's best defensive setups, but Hawthorn's forward pressure and precision passing dismantled them. Franklin kicked 4 goals, Roughhead 3, and Mitchell controlled the midfield with supreme vision. By the final siren, Hawthorn had secured a 15-point victory, claiming the 2013 premiership. Media reactions were unanimous. Hawthorn were now a force to be reckoned with. The Age called them the blueprint for modern AFL excellence, while Fox Sports highlighted Franklin's dominance as the stuff of legend. Winning a premiership is one thing, but repeating it is harder. 2014 would test the Hawks' ability to maintain dominance. The offseason saw some shifts. Key players needed to manage injuries, and teams around the league were strategizing specifically to stop Hawthorn. But Clarkson's coaching genius came into full play. He rotated his squad intelligently, preserved player fitness, and maintained high-intensity training sessions to keep the team sharp. Hawthorn again finished the home and away season near the top of the ladder, showcasing balance across the field. Midfielders Mitchell, Lewis, and Hodge were in peak form, while Franklin continued to terrorize defenses. But it wasn't just about star power. Younger players like Cyril Rioli brought flair, unpredictability, and pressure acts that disrupted opponents. Rioli's 2014 season was sensational, highlighted by several match-winning goals, earning him recognition as one of the league's most dangerous small forwards. The 2014 finals campaign was arguably tougher than 2013. In the qualifying final, Hawthorn faced Port Adelaide. Port's young midfield and attacking style could have been a trap, but Hawthorn's experience shone. The Hawks executed defensive structures perfectly, countered with rapid ball movement, and Franklin kicked 5 goals in a commanding display. The preliminary final against Sydney was another crucial masterpiece. Sydney's structured defense had given Hawthorn trouble in previous season, but Clarkson's rotations, careful man management, and in-game adjustments allowed Hawthorn to break through. The result? Another spot in the grand final, this time against the Sydney Swans, a rematch of their preliminary final challenge. The 2014 AFL Grand Final was a thriller. Hawthorn's ability to control the game from half-back, with Hodge intercepting and rebounding, coupled with Franklin and Roughhead capitalizing on forward opportunities, kept Sydney under pressure. By the final siren, Hawthorn had secured back-to-back premierships, winning by 63 points. The media called it a clinic in modern Australian football, while AFL.com praised Franklin and Hodge for displaying leadership that defines champions. Entering 2015, the Hawks faced the ultimate challenge. Could they make it 3 premierships in a row? No team in the modern era had managed this feat. The pressure was immense, and every opponent was prepared to knock them off. Yet Hawthorn's response was characteristic. Quiet confidence, rigorous preparation, and collective brilliance. The 2015 home and away season saw some tight games, with the Hawks testing themselves against Melbourne, Richmond, and Geelong. Luke Hodge's leadership was invaluable, guiding a squad hungry for history. Franklin, despite battling injuries, remained a crucial target up forward, while Sam Mitchell and Jordan Lewis provided midfield stability. The Hawks' game plan relied on flexibility, fast transitions, disciplined defense, and smart ball use. In the 2015 finals, Hawthorn faced Adelaide in the qualifying final. Adelaide were fast, aggressive, and determined. Hawthorn responded with calm precision. Mitchell's vision, Franklin's kicking accuracy, and Hodge's reading of the play created the perfect combination. The Hawks won by 27 points, setting up a preliminary final clash against West Coast. West Coast, young and explosive, were a tough hurdle, but Hawthorn's experience and tactical awareness proved decisive. Rioli's brilliance off half-backed, creating score opportunities. Franklin punished mistakes, and Hodge marshaled the backline with unmatched composure. Hawthorn won, booking a historic grand final appearance against West Coast once again. The 2015 AFL Grand Final was Hawthorn versus West Coast at the MCG. The Hawks' composure under pressure, combined with superior structure and execution, saw them dominate. Franklin kicked 3 goals, Rioli 2, and Hodge was everywhere, intercepting, rebounding, and inspiring his teammates. By the final siren, Hawthorn had claimed the 2015 premiership, completing a three-peat. The reaction from fans and media was electric. Herald Sun declared, "Hawthorn have rewritten AFL history," while Triple M called Clarkson the master architect of a dynasty. Across these 3 years, several players were central to the Hawks' dominance. Lance Franklin was the ultimate game-changer, capable of turning matches with a single kick. Jared Roughhead and Cyril Rioli provided consistency and brilliance in attack. Sam Mitchell and Jordan Lewis controlled the midfield, distributing the ball with vision and skill. Luke Hodge led by example, embodying the calm, collected, and intelligent Hawthorn approach. Alistair Clarkson's coaching deserves special mention. His rotations, tactical adaptability, and ability to read the game allowed Hawthorn to exploit weaknesses in every opponent. He blended experience with youth, giving players like Rioli and Hell the confidence to shine, while keeping stars like Franklin and Hodge fresh for finals. By 2015, Hawthorn had established a template for sustained success in modern AFL. Their three-peat wasn't just about individual brilliance, it was about culture, teamwork, preparation, and tactical innovation. Opponents knew what they were up against, yet Hawthorn consistently found ways to adapt, overcome, and win. Media outlets at the time couldn't get enough. The Age called their 2015 Grand Final victory one for the ages, praising Hawthorn's defensive discipline and offensive potency. Fox Sports highlighted Rioli's knack for producing moments of magic, and AFL.com labeled the team a blueprint for modern AFL excellence. Fans remember it as an era of excitement, skill, and pure dominance. By the end of 2015, Hawthorn had 3 premierships in a row, creating a legacy few could rival. They had a perfect mix of stars, leaders, and young talent, all guided by one of the most innovative coaches in the league. From Franklin's spectacular marks to Hodges' calm leadership, the Hawks dynasty showed what's possible when talent, strategy, and culture align. Even today, analysis and fans still debate the greatness of Hawthorn 2013 through 2015. Were they the best team of the decade? Many say yes. Their ability to dominate finals, adapt to opposition tactics, and produce moments of individual brilliance set them apart. Players like Franklin, Hodge, Mitchell are remembered not just for what they did, but how they did it. Smart, precise, and always effective. Dynasties are rare in any sport. Hawthorn's three-peat is a testament to preparation, leadership, and excellence under pressure. From 2013 through 2015, the Hawks didn't just win. They inspired, they entertained, and they rewrote what was possible in modern AFL. If you want to understand what makes a dynasty, look no further than Hawthorn during these 3 years. A perfect storm of talent, strategy, and leadership, leaving a legacy that will be remembered long after the final siren has sounded.